If you're not feeling well yourself, how can you possibly
Yes.
help the other person?
Oh my gosh, that is so true. But in my childlike mind, before I was really healed in my mind, I thought that I needed to heal her. I thought that it was my responsibility then to heal her. And that probably part of that came from the brainwashing of having to raise my sisters, and thinking that she was my responsibility and that her emotions were my responsibility, which obviously they are not. And if that is something that anyone feels, it is not true. And so the biggest blessing that came out of my illness or illnesses was really just learning how to focus on me and learning how to focus on how to make myself better. And then I didn't even cut my mom out of my life for a really long time. I thought,
You,
if I could set boundaries with her, I could still help her. Yeah. And when I got the celiac diagnosis, I had her checked and she had celiac disease. So I taught her how to cut out the foods because I thought, oh, maybe the gluten will like help her mental stability. It still didn't change the patterns. We still didn't end up with safety.
deeply
And then I
ingrained.
did end up having to end that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and it was after my son was born that I was able to cut that connection. I think, some for some reason, just having a son and loving my children the way that I love them, and just seeing how easy it is to love kids, like just wow, you really just didn't do she
Well,
didn't do a good job.
right. Well, and like you and I were talking about, it became a matter of protecting yourself and them. It wasn't simply cutting off someone who was inconvenient. Because I do believe you truly do love your mother, even now. It's simply a matter of
Yeah,
protecting yourself and protecting your family from someone who is not healthy. For the probably the best
yeah,
way to put
and
this.
yes, and for me, one of my biggest goals in life is to just live a really peaceful life. Like we had so much chaos and so much, turmoil and uncertainty. So for me as an adult, the thing that I'm trying to foster the most is peace. And so the people in my life that don't bring peace, they don't get to stay. It's a privilege to be in my life, and she doesn't bring peace. It's very chaotic, and so yeah, I do choose to keep myself at a peace and also love from afar. Like if I can love and not have hate and not have hurt in my heart, but I can send love, that feels like such a better place to be.
Absolutely. I'm sure if she was someone who was motivated to make positive changes and could be with you in a peaceful way, then you would be ecstatic to have her in your life. But
What a
it has to
dream. What a
be
dream. Who doesn't want a mom? Yeah.
exactly. But we have to make those positive changes. We can't bring negativity with us when we if we want to be part of a family. It just we need to have that positive environment. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation, and I that's not what we're here to talk about, right? It's just
No, I
one of
completely
the stops
agree. I
along the way.
completely agree. Yes, no, and I also believe that having that peace and having that like feeling of love is the only place we can really heal from our physical body. Because if you're trying to heal your physical body, but you're in a chaotic environment and there's people around that are bringing you that chaos and negativity, that's the opposite of a healing environment. And that's another thing I had to learn, that if I really wanted to feel good, if I really wanted to have energy all day, I needed to make sure that the people who are in my circle are respectful of that.